Hey y'all, let's get a quick reading out for you today. I already pulled the cards and I was tired, so I got lost in the sauce. But I pulled a situation and I'm just going to summarize it for you today. Okay. You are the magician today. You are the magician. You have had a burst of inspiration of some kind and you have been transforming your life and you are transforming your situation in some way. People perceive you as the eight of earth. You're working really hard right now on something. Whatever it is you are working on for work, you might have multiple jobs. You are apprenticing, you are learning, you are actively building your skills. People see this about you. The nine of fire came out. This is your effect on others. Nine of Wands energy, you are someone that people have to work for. This is not a easy energy. It's like I was hearing this today. Like you got to keep people on their toes a little bit. It's like people know that if they don't work hard for you, then there will be nothing. There will be no relationship. There will be nothing there. Okay? You do not let people sit around in your energy for that long. That's what I'm getting there, which is actually pretty cool. Like nine of wands can be kind of intense, burdensome energy, but when it's like your effect on others is that they cannot be lazy around you. Like they cannot be sitting around. They have to persevere to be with you. You're making them work today if they want to be with you. And then guidance for the soul, we have the 10 of Pentacles coming out. You are building a legacy. Your goal is to build something that is lasting and safe, not just for yourself, but for everyone in your bloodline. You are like overcoming generational curses, literally, in the present day. You are going to be someone that other people rely on in the future. That's your guidance. That's where you're going, and that's what the magician is building at this time. I also pulled the 10 of Pentacles again for you. You also had the Eight of Air coming out, so this is Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, like all these decks have a different way of saying the same thing. Eight of Swords, it's like people feel kind of trapped in your web for some reason. Like you might capture attention of others and they don't feel like intellectually, because this is of swords, so that's of the mind. Like you stay in, they stay, okay, you stay on their mind. That is what they're saying. Your impact is that you are staying on their mind. Okay. Your gift is that you're financially smart, which makes sense with 10 of Pentacles coming out. And then we pulled for people in your energy, and we got someone in your energy who is really upset today. They are very upset because they played some kind of game with you. I pulled the Five of Swords. They were trying to play a game with you, and you viewed them as a lover. When you first met them, you were like, there they are. That's my lover. They were like, okay, we're a match. That's how you viewed them. They did not view you as a love partner when they first met you. They viewed you as someone who's nice. You're a nice addition to the community that they're in. And you're social and you're easygoing and probably a nice target because they ended up bullying you. They ended up leaving you on red. Okay. And they were very brash with you. They pulled the ram. They're brave, honest, brash, and doesn't think. Someone who takes quick action without thinking. But then I also saw gossip, hot topic, with the Queen of Water. This is why they're upset. They saw you enter their community, which is what the Three of Cups is indicating. Okay. And what they wanted was to work with you. There was the Six of Pentacles coming out. They wanted to just work with you. But for some reason, maybe because you viewed them as lover energy, There was some kind of jealous backflip that happened here, and it did not go that way. Um, it did not go the way that you were hoping it might go, where you got closer and you had conversations and you became friends, and it progressed to something nice. Instead, they became the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is a more manipulative queen. This is a more emotionally manipulative, kind of spiteful queen. And they got jealous for some reason. They got jealous and they stayed in that jealous energy, and that's where the unfair game happened. They were talking about you. And then they left you on red somehow in the middle of all this. And then because of all that, we had the Six of Swords come out. The Six of Swords was reversed. So there was no change to this relationship. And then your energy went back from lovers to hermit. You basically pulled your energy back for some reason and you became a hermit in your feelings toward them. In the end, now they're suffering some kind of sorrow, and I pulled manipulation, which totally makes sense with Queen of Cups. And then I also saw that their feelings toward you changed to the King of Pentacles. So once you pulled your energy back and you no longer view them as a lover in any way, okay, once you realize, like, oh, I was wrong, that's my bad. You stay there. I'm just going to pull my energy back and become a hermit when it comes to you, not talking, okay? You transformed your mindset to money, money, money instead of love, okay? You have very little cups in your energy. You have all pentacles in your energy. It is all about money now. You are like, I did see love here. Now I don't. Okay. That's what happened with you. And gym time came out for you. So it's like, you're like, let's focus on me. Let's focus on me. I was wrong. You're talking badly about me. I was wrong. I was wrong. You can win that little battle. I was wrong, and you can just continue going in that direction, which is what the that's what leads to the Five of Swords. It's like they won at their gossip and their jealousy by literally just making you exit their energy. You were like, I'm just gonna take my exit. I'm gonna take the L, as they say. Like, I'm gonna take my L and I'm just gonna leave. And then they're like, oh, because now they have an Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. They have love feelings for you after you leave. Okay, so it's a little, I got tired reading this. As I was doing this, I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. And there was a lot of jealousy coming out. Jaguar is also a stealthy, silent kind of killer. The Jaguar can be very they can go undetected. So there was something sneaky about their energy. There was something about their energy that you did not like. And that's why you had to pull back so hard. Like that you are like, whoa, okay, I was wrong. You're not a lover at all. I'm going to become the hermit and just let you go on your merry way because obviously I'm not the one for you, right? And there was unfair game here, Hunter, unfair game. So like one of you knew the rules and the other one did not. And then there was Coyote, tricky, cunning, and thief. Someone who's a little rough around the edges. I do get the sense that like now they are feeling like maybe because you pulled back your energy so hard here, um, and you are so focused on building your skills, building your money, building your career, or your material wealth, that they are like taking on this King of Pentacles kind of perspective where they feel like they must achieve more in order to be in your energy again. And that's why you are having this Nine of Wands effect on these people. It's like they have to persevere, they have to work harder. Okay. I also pulled illness. And I took illness a couple different ways. I did get, if this resonates with you, that you did get some kind of clear indication that there was something wrong with them in some kind of way, like something deeper than just jealousy. It's like you know their history. Like, you know about how they have a string of broken relationships. You know that they have a history of manipulative behavior. You know, maybe you had a dream or something where they were not well in the dream. I personally had a dream that someone was badly deformed in my energy. And the moment I got into water with them, water is emotion. Okay, that's every time you have a dream, if there's water in the dream, that's usually symbolic of emotions. And that is on point. That is true. And that's why those dreams are typically very confusing because it's emotional, those dreams. So I had a dream I got into a pool with something that was related to this person, but it was like a demonic entity that is attached to them, and it was badly deformed, and it attacked me immediately when I got into the pool with them. And it was like, I don't even know how I got in the pool. It was like, it's like we get these messages and we have to pay attention to the message that there could be something wrong, right? So, in some way, you got this message that there is a history of illness, okay? And because of that, you never ever got into the boat with this person and then went across the water with them, which is what the Six of Cups would be. If you had gotten into the boat with them and gone to the other shore, you would have escaped the conflict together. You would have gotten to another place. You would have gone to a new place together. Instead, you never got in the boat. You never ever got into the boat with them because you saw something was wrong. It's like their boat has a hole in the bottom and it was already sinking before you got there. Okay. And anyone who gets in the boat with this person would sink. So there is something deeper going on with this person. This jealousy, this coyote energy, it's giving narcissist. It's giving someone who literally is like, they seem sweet, they seem nice, they're coming out to play with you. They seem like they're engaging with you in a nice, even way. But then at the same time, they have ulterior motives. And their motives literally don't even make sense. That's the illness part of being like a narcissist with a real personality disorder is like in the end, everything the narcissist does literally doesn't make any sense. They destroy their own lives. So it doesn't make any sense. That's how you know it's an illness. Okay, that's a psychological version of illness. But it could be a spiritual illness. It could be. But when it comes to emotions, which is what a lot of is happening in their energy is a lot of cups. You know, it's sorrow. And they did this to themselves. They like won some kind of weird game where, or at least they think they're winning. Or maybe they thought they were going to win, but the game wasn't fair and everybody lost. It's like a hollow victory. Like, okay, what are you going to do? What's the conclusion with this person? So you're definitely not going anywhere with them. You are staying financially smart. You are 10 of Pentacles, and also you are true. So there's something about you where you are actually honest and upright when they were trying to say you weren't. Okay, so if they were trying to gossip and say there's something wrong about you, there's something about you that ain't right, it was complete opposite in this case. In this case, it was like you are honest, you are true, you are moving forward. You are out. I pulled Cinderella for you too. So you are Cinderella in this case. We have someone who is jealous of where you're going, which is what, like, in the Cinderella story, it's her stepmother and her stepsisters. In this story, we have a jealous person who is, they can kind of see where you're going, right? They can see where you're going, but you had some kind of attraction toward them. Okay, that's what the Ace of Wands can mean. You had some kind of attraction for them in some way, and you were genuine toward them. You would have been genuine toward them, but then you saw something is really wrong, and they do not want to like come on a journey with me. They want to literally sabotage my chances of ever getting out of like a bad place. You saw it. You saw this. And now they are you are stuck in their mind. Okay, they are ruminating about you. Okay, they are in sorrow because whatever they were doing, it was wrong. And you ended up being upright. You are a cow, which is kind of funny, but like I love cows. Okay, I love cows. So this is no shade. You are not literally a cow. This is symbolic, okay? But cows are abundant creatures. They are giving, they are gentle, they are kind, they are happy. Wherever they are, a cow is happy. They're like content. They're just content with life, like very gentle creatures. And so you have this like beautiful cow energy. I know that sounds funny. It's like to call someone a cow is an insult. Like this does not mean you are overweight. And even if you are still abundant, giving, gentle, kind, and happy. So there's something very attractive about you. And you have this really amazing magician energy where you come in, people think they know what's going on with you, and they do not know. They do not know what's going on with you, especially someone who has a history of being wrong about everyone. That's what this illness is. Like you could not go anywhere with them. You couldn't have a conversation with this person. You never had a conversation with this person. You never had closure with this person. That's what I'm getting here. You never had closure. You had to just go into hermit mode because whatever they were doing was so manipulative that you were like, damn, I was wrong. I was wrong. And you just pulled back. You were like, I was wrong. Sorry. And then, like, they're crying now. Now they're crying. After the fact, now they're crying. And they have this cup of love, and I don't know how to take that. I really don't know. Okay, broken home and family. So they are coming from a broken place, guys. Like they don't know something's going on with them. I don't know. This might be one piece of the puzzle as to why they're in this jealous jaguar situation. They are like cunning, stealthy, tricky. They are thieving. They want to take from others and then not give anything back. Whereas you are just naturally giving, right? Totally different energy. Totally different. And you're growing wealth that's going to build a legacy for your family. Like you're going to have a happy home. You're going to have a happy home. They want to break your home. That's what it is. They want to break your home. And they may come from a broken home. So this stability that you're building, they're like, I can take it. I can take that. It'll be easy for me to take that. And you were just like, oh, you caught wind of this weird red flag behavior. They tried to break your home. Wow. Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful. If you stay peaceful, then this person is just like wigging out on their own. Like, leave them alone. Do not engage with this person. Do not engage with them. You should leave them on red. Leave them on red. Do not engage with this person. They talked bad about you. You couldn't even have a conversation to like clear the air. You just said, like, let the misunderstanding stay. Like, if you think I'm a bad person, if you think I'm this, if you think I'm that, then okay, bye. And that's it. You didn't put up a fight. You literally transformed the situation. Like it was going in a bad direction where they're trying to attack you and you totally flipped the situation on them and you're just like, okay, whatever you say, sweetie. Like, best of luck with your life. Best of luck. And now that energy is going back to them. They were doing manipulation and they were doing witchcraft. Unfortunately, the bad thing about witchcraft, when people start saying things that they have an intention of hurting you or taking from you or stealing from you, it comes back and it's going to hit them like two times harder or three times harder. And they're experiencing that now. They are because they were trying to do something really nasty to you. And you're good. You're, yeah. They are financially irresponsible. You guys are opposites. It's like coyote versus cow. The cow's got the goods. The cow's got the milk. The cow's got the pasture. The cow's got the space. The cow's got the warm barn. And the coyote is just outside, like trying to scratch their way in. You just pulled back. You're just like, nah, not interested. You're not even stressed. They are. Your impact is that they're stressed. They know they can't even get into your energy. They can't even get in. They literally can't. They can't get in. That's why the Nine of Fire is here for your effect on others. Like this person is in sorrow because they can't get in where you are. And you're just like, I'm good. I'm good, dude. Yeah. That's it. That's it. I don't know what else to say. On Guard came out. On Guard. You are kind of in a defensive. You're not even in actually, you're not in a defensive position anymore. You have like completely transformed. You're like not thinking about this person. Like you're not in a defensive position. You are just focused on money. That's it. And that's how you're going to win. That's the guidance, okay, from spirit is like, oh, and 10 of Cups came out and the Empress. Your guidance is to keep focusing on your money. Do not think about these people or person. Do not even think about them. Not worth thinking about because they don't pay you. They don't pay you enough to think about them. Okay. But you figured it out, and I'm really happy. So I hope this resonated for someone. Thanks for listening. Bye.